So I decided to record some of my speeches to the recent points I made. So, what's the point with genius? What's the purpose? What's the worth value of being a genius when you are all alone? You can't share your thoughts with anybody. You can't. What you can do? Scam to destroy the world, leaving you alone, or maybe you are so badly hurt, so you would decide to sacrifice yourself as well, kill yourself, or make a suicide after, or be killed with all the humankind, whatever. So what's the point? If you had some company, you would plot to destroy everything, leaving you and your friend intact, alone. If that friend would be a woman, you would scam to be a new Adam and Eve. So you would create a new humanity or something like something crazy like that. Okay, that's fair. If you would have some company of more than one person, like your Eve, a girlfriend, her boyfriend gay, or her, or another couple, or 5 people, or something like that, then you would leave them alone and destroy all the rest. If you would be appreciated genius and have many friends, at least many followers or supporters, and of course a few friends, then you wouldn't risk destroying the whole world, because you never know, and some of your friends would move out to the other country, or would be just happen to be on the other side of the planet, or maybe he would be traveling or something, right? You wouldn't like to risk that. So for the world would be better if you as a genius, even an evil genius, would be cooperating, would have support and so on. So why the world isn't answering to my wishes? Why I am all alone? My nearest friends are busy, and since this company contains about 2 people, actually, the risk and the probability of them being busy is quite high. So I can't complain. I shouldn't complain about this is just statistics. Two people this is very little number. Especially given more factors like that they are living far away from me and so on. They may have families and so on, their own families, wives, kids, or something. That's fair enough. And being a genius is also a hard thing to swallow, because actually I could become friend with many people. Yes, indeed, I know very many people. I know them, but I can't trust them enough. I don't think they are trustworthy, or some of them may not be a decent people, because some of them may be drug dealers, alcoholics, or they may be just on the edge of morality. so I wouldn't do it. But no. Therefore, I can't make friends with any. I can't become friendly with anyone. I can be, of course, happy. I can be. I can smile. I can be courteous, but I can't be really. I can share my intimate thoughts and desires with them. I don't think they would they would appreciate it. They may be kind for me. They may show their kindness because it's a courtesy. It's a basic human courtesy to ask how you are doing, what you are doing, how do you do. Just trying to listen and and then just skip the team or just okay and go away. I mean, it's a courtesy. I think it's not a bad one, but it makes harder to make friends with anyone. It takes more time to engage in real friendships when you have to guess, when you have to use your instinct, when you have to have many meetings with people to decide whether they are worthy of being your friends or not. So, and the courtesy stands in the way. A good person, maybe a friend, would be patient enough because he himself or she herself would be interested in you as you are interested in them. But it's hard to say because there are many factors that got in the way. So maybe it's better to be alone. Or maybe not. This field is all mine, all alone. And that's what counts. It counts. I would wish there were some counts, but I can't. Maybe Kant was right about that when he was asked about marriage in a general way, in a more abstract way. He replied something about it won't be a very proper quote. It will be more like paraphrase the phrase. He replied. So Kant replied, "I would, but those kind of moves are really improper and out of place and immoral for a philosopher, insoluble, unthinkable to a philosopher, a dignified person, to move in such a way." He may reduce the marriage to copulation, to the act of sex, but there may be some truth. Maybe he meant not only the moves in the bed, but also the moves like giving flowers to your wife, or telling lies about her beauty, or taking her to dinners in the very expensive restaurants and other things. So, and buying her very valuable presents, gifts like jewels, so on and so on. In the end, maybe it's not that I hope the women don't expect from every male to be rich and so on, because I don't, because all green I have is that. But actually I can't, I go to shop and nobody wants to receive that cash. I don't know why. Is it, maybe it's a counterfeit green? I don't know. I should take a microscope to check out the cellular level of this grass. Maybe it's counterfeit by some aliens. They are even, yes, they are yellow, they are dried. This can't be real money. This may be all the conspiracy of the virgins.